It feels like there's a choice to be made, and this choice can feel very challenging. And as I'm even speaking this message right now, I started to feel a little sad, almost like tears need to come down my eyes, because maybe this feels sad. Maybe it feels a bit devastating to you. Maybe because it's challenging and it's new and it's unfamiliar. Watch the last video that I made, and I remember saying something about it's going to be new and there may be challenges, difficulty up ahead, but it's something that is new and it's going to be worthwhile. It's going to be worth moving toward. And maybe you are experiencing this right now. And also from that last video, we had an emotional release. Okay. I'm also getting you probably even been crying out of nowhere, right? Someone here has definitely been questioning their worth. Am I worthy? Do I deserve this? Can I do this? It's also this doubt that's been creeping into your mind. And I'm here today to tell you to not let that doubt stop you. Because deep down inside, you can feel exactly what is right for you. You know what time it is and you know what moves need to be made. Like, you know what you're feeling gravitated toward. There is a choice that is weighing upon you, that is ready to be made and need to be made here. Okay, I definitely am feeling I do feel a little bit anxious as well, right? Maybe that's how you're feeling as well. Maybe you feel anxious, right? I'm hearing like patience is going to play a heavy role in your life here. This message just come through me, and I just come in here while this channel is still open, and that's why I'm just freestyling straight into this message. And I definitely feel sad, y'all. So if I do cry, I'm just allowing that to be released because maybe I'm feeling some of you all's energy and what you're experiencing here, right? But because I do feel the collective energy, and I know that it's not my energy, right? So maybe this is very sad. I'm hearing you're departing from something, okay? And things are falling apart here, right? I heard you're trusting the process for those who resonate with that part here. I feel like I heard things have come to an end. Things have come to an end. And that's why there's a choice that is here that is needed to be made by you here. You're going to know exactly how this is resonating to you in your life right now. But when I got up this morning after meditation and stuff, all I kept hearing is this song, Separate. That's how it's gotta be. It was playing over and over and over in my head. So I knew it was a message about separating from something. And it kind of like, I feel like it definitely aligns with what's going on in your life right now and with the messages that are coming through on this video here today. So definitely, we got to part. It's time to separate from it. I heard the old life might be begging you to come back. Okay, this is a choice that I feel that is what many of you here are experiencing right now. You're afraid to let go of the old to step into the new because you don't know what's ahead. And it doesn't feel safe there. You're going to really have to trust yourself with this. And as I was hearing that message, all I could feel was like the ego. Our ego loves to try to keep us safe and keep us comfort, right? And safe, that's one of the biggest traps in the world is that this safety outside of you. You get what I'm saying? You feel safe within yourself. And that's probably what's important for you right now is to really let yourself know that I am safe. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Thank you, Louis Hay, for that, because I use that. And that's something that you can say during this time of experiencing these changes, right? Fall into the universe's arm and allow the universe to guide you is what just come through right now here, okay? I know it's very uncomfortable because it's something you've never done, but this is what your soul has come to step into here. You've come too far to like hold yourself back, right? And what I was getting to when I was journaling was I was feeling like the comfort of the ego. Like you may even feel like a light whisper. It didn't feel like too heavy, but it just felt like a light whisper of like, hey, just stay over here and live that normal life. You know, the life that most people live. You know, like what I call it, the human life, right? Just go live that life. It'll be easier, you know. And it's the very light voice is what I was hearing here, right? And it's definitely, you know, the ego afraid of the changes, right? The ego wanted to keep you comfortable. Let's just say it like that. The ego wanted to keep you in that comfort. What was coming through, I was getting thoughts of like what I heard someone say one day. And then it brought up memories within myself. There's a lot of memories that are probably coming up within you right now here. Okay. Cut to the chase about something just come through. Cut to the chase about something. All these messages feel so aligned with everything that I'm talking about right now. Okay. And what I was feeling in that message is like, what brought up the memories to me was when I told you about, I just heard that like, hey, just live that comfortable, normal life. It's easier that way, right? It's like, I feel like that's the choice here, to live that comfortable, normal life, or to fall into the universe's arm and allow the universe to guide you into this new life that you really came here to experience, into these new experiences that your soul has come to experience this lifetime. That's what I feel so heavily. And what I was feeling, I want to get out exactly what I was feeling. I was feeling like many times in my journey, I do feel sad, y'all. I mean, it's okay, y'all. It's really okay. Don't be alarmed if you see me cry. Transmute or release energy, and I feel the collective energy, and it feels so sad. It feels depressing a bit, because this is a big moment in your life of great changes here, okay? And what I was feeling, the memories that was coming up for me was like, many times on my journey, I would question, can you just live that normal life? And I'm going to call you, what I call the normal life is the white picket fence, the car, the house, the dog, the marriage, and that's it. If you want that, if your soul came here for that, do your thing, because I'm not talking to you, okay? Do your thing. But some of us came here to experience more, right? Some of us came here to experience this new earth here, this new way of life, this evolution of our soul, this evolution of humanity here. Okay, I heard some of you are here leading the pack just by being you, right? You, like we spoke on, you're the blueprint. That's what's coming through here. And so like your soul wants more than that normal, life that I just named. Again, no offense to those who choose to live that life, because that's probably what your soul wants. And I'm not talking to you, right? So there was times in my journey where I thought about selling for that, because it's easier. It's easier. It's comfort. And, but it was soul sucking. I've lived that life. So it's like, I had to ask myself, you remember what that's like? It's like my soul instantly knew that ain't for me, that I cannot live like that. Like I had it at a young age. I lived it, at a young age. I mean, I had kids young and everything. I experienced that at a young age, and I became depressed. Not a doctor, disclaimer, always consult your doctor, okay? But I felt depressed, and I actually got diagnosed with that, right? And in the beginning of my journey, which I've healed and stuff, but because I wasn't living my heart's desire. I wasn't doing what my soul came here to do. I wasn't living that out fully, y'all. I told you I could feel the collective energy. I knew it was going to come through eventually. Okay? I wasn't living that out, right? And that can even cause diseases in the body and stuff like that. When you're not living your heart's desire, if your soul came here to live this way, it can feel like it's killing you inside. I mean, I'm going to say that word, but it's hurting you inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just soul sucking. Okay? So, excuse me, guys and girls. Okay? So, that's what it feels like, but it's comfort. It's easy. I don't have to do all this, this uncomfortable stuff. But that's what your soul wants, right? And I feel like that's the choice point that you're at right now. And you're even being guided to step into doing unfamiliar things. I mentioned about this new potential, right? That you may be guided to step into by your soul, it's showing you the way, what to step into, and this can be very uncomfortable. So this is the choice point where you can continue with the old cycle, or you can fall into the universe's arm and to the new. And that's the message that has come through today, because you didn't come here to live. I definitely heard a mediocre life. You didn't come here to live a mediocre life. Like, you may even see people who may be happy. I know a lot of people going through a lot of things right now because the earth's frequency is rising. The earth is shifting. Everything's changing, right? So there ain't too much comfort, period. So you can, regardless if you choose to stay like that, you're going to suffer. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't what your soul desires. And if you go this route, it's just going to be uncomfortable and it's going to be challenging and it's going to be new, but you're not going to be suffering. You get what I'm saying? But either way, it's going to be challenging whichever way you choose. So it's like, either way, not going to be easy for you because of who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it just sound good. Excuse me. It just sound good to just settle, right? Settle for less than what you deserve is what I'm hearing right now. Selling for less than what you deserve because you know that you came here for more. So this is this choice point. Now, I know it may be feeling fearful, right? It's going to be fearful over here. Regardless, in that world, you see what's going on. And, it may be fearful and you may feel scared. And that's why you feel sad because, you got to fall into the universe's arm and to this unknown. And you got to know you're safe within yourself, right? Instead of falling for this side, which is like thinking that safety is outside of them, which is an illusion. And you can see that playing out in the world today, right? So this is that choice point. That's why I feel like that song is playing in my head. Separate. It's time to separate from it, right? And during this time, the past has been coming up, like karma, right? Stuff that didn't get cleared out is giving opportunity for you to face this differently, right? I heard reroute yourself. That's what I just heard. Reroute yourself. Move in this new direction here, okay? So, even myself, I get it. We all up feeling this pressure right now within us. A lot of you here know how to operate underneath this pressure now versus in the past when you would be under this pressure. You didn't really know how to operate, but now you are knowing how to operate. So there's many things that we are experiencing here right now, but I'm gonna stay on topic to why this video is made. It's like, you're at that choice point right now. You're at that choice point right now. Okay. And looking at these cards, it's funny because the same cards that came out in the last video, two of them is what's coming out in this one. And all I could feel was there is that clarity that's going to come through for you. And look, moving through it. And it's like things are falling apart in your life right now. Things are falling apart in your life right now and you're just moving through it. And if you're not, just keep moving with the energy. Move through the energy, move through any chaos with grace here. Calmly, at ease. You feel me? It may be uncomfortable, but move through it with grace, calmly, at ease, at your own rhythm here. That's what I'm feeling when I'm looking at these two cards. Because look at it. You're going to be so proud. I'm getting the goat, baby. You're going to be so proud that you did this. You're going to be so proud that you did this. And look at this. And it's the King of Pentacles. This could have also something to do with money as well. Okay, but look, there's something built up behind him. You feel me? You're going to be so proud that you did this, regardless of what it may feel like. But don't let this energy hold you back, y'all. This is funny because the same card that we had last week to complete like the 3 cards. Look at that right here. Look at that. That's that new beginning. That's that new fresh start. Okay. And it's going to take doing everything differently. The old ways don't work no more. You're going to have to move differently. That's what's making this so uncomfortable. I want to get some more cards. Okay. The first look, manifest. The card of manifest come through. You're always manifesting whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what it is that you are wanting here. So be mindful of your thoughts and what you're thinking, okay? Be conscious of that, because you probably noticing your mind could be running haywire right now. So definitely be conscious of what you're thinking and where your thoughts are, okay? That's the message that I'm feeling here. Let's get another message here. Look, the moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. I'm definitely getting no spiritual bypassing, no avoiding what needs to be faced, what needs to be felt. I mentioned on one video before, there's no more running. There's no more hiding. There's no more of that. You got to face it, right? No more fighting. right? No more fighting it. Let stuff collapse. You feel me? What needs to collapse? Let it collapse. Let it fall. Like that goes back to this card right here. Let it collapse. Let it fall. Let it all burn down, baby. And know that it's all okay. Let it all burn. I got to write that down. Let it all burn down and know it's okay. Hold on real quick. I got to write that down. That might be the title. Because I ain't had no title to this video because I just felt the channel open to come in here and talk about it. So I'm just giving you exactly what I feel. As you know, if you don't know, I read very intuitively. I feel very intuitively. Okay, so hang in there. Be patient because you are on the right track. Look at that. Look, I feel like I'm supposed to read that one more time. The moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. Hang in there. Be patient because you are on the right track. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, lovely soul. You are definitely on the right track here. Okay. And I want to get you an angel message. Hold on. I want to get you an animal message. And then I want to get you an angel message. Okay. The animal message, the wolf, baby. That inner strength. Stay tapped into that inner strength. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Before you didn't know how to handle the pressure that you was experiencing. Look, confirmation, my phone begins to ring. I was almost about to answer, y'all. Confirmation, my phone was literally ringing, vibrating right when I said that. And it goes back to what I just said to you a while ago. I said, in the past, you didn't have all those tools to know how to handle the pressure. But now you have the tools to know how to handle the pressure. You know how to breathe deep, right? To ground, to clear, to protect, to get out in nature, right? To meditate. You know what to do. Whatever other beautiful rituals and spiritual tools you got in your treasure chest, use them, baby. Use them, okay? Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Okay, since I interrupted the message, 17:17 when I looked at the timer, which today is 7:17, and that's why I'm getting 17:17. I don't know, maybe a portal's open today. 17:17 portal. Okay, that's a shift that's going on right now in your life. The wolf, the inner strength. You may be feeling a challenge. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. You see, I was so guided to get in here. Look, peace, passion, baby. Peace and passion is on the other side of this. And you can feel peace within yourself right now. And I feel like passion is that drive. Passion is that drive. Peace, you can feel that within yourself right now. Navigating through this chaos with ease. Feeling peaceful. Moving through it with grace. You have that choice. Before you ain't know all that. Now you know how to move. Okay? See, this message is so spot on. That's why I definitely hold your inner vision at the bottom of this deck. Okay. That's why I came straight in here and made this message for y'all. Look, taking chances. 0303. Success, knowledge, friendship, impatient, freedom, and optimism. Okay? Remember I mentioned about feeling anxious? That impatience could be what is causing you to feel anxious. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. We mentioned this on the last video about your abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. What a beautiful way to go ahead and, end this video today. I love you all. Know that you're never alone. All is well. You are safe. Everything is working out for you. Pull out those tools out that spiritual treasure chest during this time. You got this. Okay, it's just time to depart, separate from what you're done with, right? No more bypassing. No more bypassing is a very clear message coming out for someone out there. I do have some coaching spots available. The link will be down below in the description area. If you're an Instagrammer, follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelli Travel Spirit. If you like this video, smash that like button you heard and share the video to get it out to more lovely souls out there who need to hear this message. Okay? And subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you feel the vibe and you're resonating with my energy here and my messages. Till next time, take care of yourself and know that this too shall pass. You will move through this. One love. Peace. Look how I said peace with one. All right. Bye.